abusuafo ne ahwefo emu bi akobade ba Unidek TV so send the day kan obodi answer betumi emi subscribe button no so no subscribe na for like na wetumi a share no we comment was ne betumi.
It's your boy Captain to the Planet. I'm here to talk to you about Unidek TV. Please subscribe to Unidek TV. Subscribe.
Commission same free so now, baby, I would be free, especially on the Dr. Bawumia and some of the other. I was saying, you're not doing say on Casabat, the echoes near Warren.
But yeah, I mean, you're no man a page. Now, so no one I would say, and I will crew. Well, sorry, I'm watching Webby now. One man, a quanda amazing common. Sometimes, no, if I hear politicians talking, then be someone who say, 24 hours ago, where were they? 24 hours ago, where were they? And maybe I may hear one of your sister stations about GJ talking about Ameswale. Then he started mentioning some of the journalists during MPP time or they were harassed. Bobby and Saukai, City TV.
Caleb
Kuga, just muscle cars.
Yeah.
Look at the torture that it went through at the Blue Gate. A whole lot of people. So I think about me or info. That's the question you ask. Who can say journalists? Omoye statement to be said for their own protection. They are falling into silence.
Yeah,
okay.
Blackout.
Blackout. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Statement. If you have been in government, take plus or minus 50 days. I say Ghana, how?
I said it's a military takeover.
How? No my ye nina ayambra ne de. Ayambra. Employment. Who can say transition? Statement. Say abayno omunja recruitment here. Because we have the physical space. Abaya Ebano. I'll take you back to 2018. 208.
208, yeah.
Come on, Professor Mills will take you back. He had his own policy. But okay, sir, Kufuor no single spine. It's a single spine, but no, because it has to increase the. Kufuor had the opportunity in government for 8 years to increase the salaries of the police, everybody 1 year. But all no ja. Sir Albatross to Professor Mills say on increase salary. You saw what the government went through. Now, fast track. President Kufuor do no time mobile. We had a whole senior minister. Okotena vetting committee. I'm saying this at time or parliament. I'm sure it was there. No, can say Obia ya employer no. There's no physical space. True to form, Ajimamenu, Minister for Health. By nurses, Opamo. Oh. The one here, you see, I keep saying that. One thing we should do in this country is speak truth to power. These things have happened. I told you that last time I may say from 1992 about 2000 in Abai, the moment MPP took power, and this thing started. I said it here last time. Who call US? US. After elections, government changes, all the government appointees, government, they voluntarily resign. All government, appointment. as we sit here now, Donald Trump, what is he doing? Federal workers, OEOBAD. So is it different from Ghana? I mean, we believe OE federal, OE if you I'll say yeah, who America crown pa who ya American so papa no mama or move your the court. So I want to say it's done by the rule of law. It's not different from what is happening anywhere.
Is that how we want to do it?
That is why transitional team yeah statement say they are doing a lot of recruitment into Omunjai because they had 8 years to do all this recruitment. Not after elections, they will start filling their place. The government, some of them have not even gone on payroll. They don't know how much even they are going to be paid. The next government will have to find the physical space to pay them. And most of the time, before there must be financial clearance. There must be financial clearance from Ministry of Finance. Most of them, they don't have financial clearance. Yet. And then at the end of the month, you have to pay them. Where are you going to get the money from? What I say? So it is not, it is Bawumia, he had 37%.
41,
37 or 41, whatever it is.
No, let's battle.
Yeah, 41.
On your 41, you should shut his mouth. We are only in power for only 50 days. They've been in power for 8 years. That's why I get angry. I get angry when there's hypocrisy. People are hypocrites. 8 years, you did worse things. That your finance minister has now run away to say he's sick. And you are not saying, ask your finance minister, sir, 58 million on the share. Oh, no. Sir, one can confirm what hypocrisy. All of us sitting here should speak truth to power. If NDC is doing something that is wrong, me, Ade-Coker, I will speak about it. Because you are all Ghanaians. And if we don't speak truth to power, this country will not grow, will not move on. You should stop being political. You did these things, you sack people, you created an economy in the dire straits, and only 50 days you are saying it's like a coup d'etat. It will be like bazooka d'etat.
There's a way justify, especially the attacks on the installations or Kasafa home.
Where's the installation?
Yeah, people are looting.
They didn't do the worst things.
Is that the justification?
I'm telling you that, look, if you sow a seed, you put a seed on a stone, it will not germinate. If you put seed on a good soil, it will germinate. Did they put the seeds on good soil? That is why we are doing rule of law. You see, now we are investigating. Obinum went to employment with a complimentary card. I told the last time that I happened to be a member of a committee of the Ministry of Interior Committee. About almost 5,000 people have been recruited to the immigration. Understand? And where's the money? So don't let us be hypocrites. Okay. Let us speak true. We should stop that. That's why I'm saying that the transitional law now act, we should now improve upon it. That is what he should be talking about. And bring us going forward, the transitional Professor Mills, in his own wisdom, we have practiced it on 2 occasions.
Okay.
And we are seeing some flaws. That's why I'm saying that 3 weeks transition, because it's something that we should look into it. Because America, when election November, they have about 3 months before the government is, because within this
February,
because within these 3 months, all these things, will be ironed out. As I said, all these things will be ironed out.
Now, short to cry. Recruitment.
The law will be there. Okay. So that the incoming government and the outgoing will sit down and say, we are going to do audit.
Okay.
Within this period, this is how we did it. so a justification for it.
Yeah.
Then that's what is done in the US.
Okay.
And then the government, before Baba Power, and so he also do his hiring. He will hire his people, those who are going to, sir, I mean, also Trump, they started vetting his people, even when they hasn't been sworn in.
Yeah.
What I say. So we should look at best practices. Why do we have to wait for the government to be sworn in
before we
start doing vetting? Up to now, next Monday, we are now going to, after almost 7 December election, February or 24th, we are still doing vetting. I mean, no. So it is best. That's why we must have cool heads. Heads. When in your cool heads, they be politics. Me try to politics. We will not move forward. We criticizing for criticizing sake. I was listening to their minority leader Tuesday, Monday. No. I was watching why are we doing all this to ourselves? What would our employer know? What are we having the CV? The CV mistake. What is not necessary? You want to score political points, you want the people to say you are doing well. That's not the justification.
Okay.
Oh, so what we are doing, let us all sit down. Bawumia should keep quiet. He should start speaking 2027. That's when he should start opening his mouth when he wants his people to vote for him.
Okay.
My brother here, Matisa Okoh, contesting for president or MPP. Campaign. He has been humiliated. He should sit down and keep quiet. He shouldn't. He's not an opposition leader. MPP, manifesto, constitution. Once you are out of power, is the national chairman who is the leader of their party. He should shut up.
Okay. Chairman Ababiem with the shut up and pay us about me. I should shut up. Young caught the second part, and so we be an hour respond, but at least 10 minutes. Yeah, share promoting accountability. President Mahama declare, but then there is no transparency or the declaration of assets. Dom level say it doesn't serve any purpose if you cannot the next 7 minutes.
The question is what does the law say? The law says we declare assets.
Yes.
With the best envelope, you won't seal the asset, you won't seal the envelope. We are called Accountant General.
Yeah.
Accountant General will then peruse Obefemu. So when say it may be incorrect, he will call you to come and to come and correct whatever mistake is in the system. And as far as that, not normally say all declare assets.
Yes.
There's no fanfare. But in this instance, President Mahama came and declared his assets openly, so that or certain exams say why. But say the level per se is transparent. Then they are talking about publishing it. Now, okay, President Jerry John Rawlings, he tried to make access declaration be published. In the Crawford say, "Oh, publish it, will be access." About Crawford, about attacking. Or maybe they will come to his house and attack. Whatever, if you only be no, a Crawford about that, definitely people who are OBB, they will display the property outside.
Yeah.
Somebody will come and attack them until they put a stop to it.
Okay.
The question is, what kind of transparency are they talking about? If there's a need for transparency, that means that they should publish the assets declaration. That is all that is talking about. And they will have to go back to the constitution or go back to the parliament and have a law or amended so that it becomes an open thing. Who declare? They should even call you to come and sit down and tell us how you. There are a lot of things involved in it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any part of the world, part of the world that say politicians and appointees declare masses and publish it.
Oh, I've seen some. The recent Senegalese president, he was published in the National Daily, former Nigerian president.
Nigerian president.
Buhari, they publish. I think some society communities, they do.
Well, if they do, I'm here to really, it's good that you are, if I'll go and research it.
Of course,
as far as I know, Buhari, the one who said Buhari can also Maybe
he publishes.
Kukuna Kakabino publish the Tinebu so publishing assets. Can you go? This kind of does that. So let us be serious about this.
Yeah.
Asset declaration. It is a means of saying that we are trying to stop people going to politics and amassing wealth. But the question is that Obetu amassing wealth, Obet declare asset, Obet publish it. Let's say better Friday. So person or amassing wealth, or fashion idim, or penny kazimbo we will ration idim. I mean.
Chama experience.
No. You see, let's speak to reality.
But that's the reality.
Let's speak to reality. No matter what my brother. Okay. Certain things we shouldn't be hypocritical about it.
That's true.
When we speak truth to power, then don't waste our time about all these things. We find best practices because in Bakrombe publishing the assets, ne oko abema. Can you question him?
Or create trust.
Create trust fund be the shame. So the best thing is that people should be honest to offer service.
Okay.
You see that all over the world people go and serve honestly. Oh, at the end of the day, no. Sabbath Friday, you see, Obia Okonsu no. Oyere Onumi. Inti ba means anamibwa. Inti ba means maybe be kanwano. But be kanwano not in excess. I remember say there's so much opulence. So when Ubani fear or 25 or 10 V8. I mean it's not fair. This is why we are struggling in this country. That is the work of corruption. That is why we are struggling in this country. And this asset declaration, people declare their assets. I'm going to go to about another day. Nobody say what a private jet. How you bought a private jet? What is important is that if you are in government, or you are a government appointee, or you are a civil servant in America, in other countries, they watch your lifestyle.
Yeah,
they watch your lifestyle. The moment they look at Obama, say Obama. And say Obama, this is here there, or cost Savoy, or share suit, it costed $1,000, $2,000. Quietly, they start investigating you.
Lifestyle audit.
Exactly. These are the kind of things that we should have institutions to do than writing paper and say, come and pay the paper on the wall for everybody to do. No. What I said, look, we have gone, and I know you have lived in this country. You see that government appointees that you and him went to
the same school.
The same school. You said and then tomorrow Obama will be driving VW, and then that guy within 6 months of going to driving V8, or another V8 or another Lexus, and then nobody asks questions. We glorify them.
God has blessed them.
Exactly, and then people also. Other people want to emulate it. So it becomes a multiplier effect. Into transparency, publishing, and that kind of thing. It will take us to what it means that we must have institutions who are checking government appointees. Very, very important.
Right.
That is what we tend to jump into a wholesale. You kind of be but we don't go and look at and see the heart of an anta. What do? You take your time.
Patience.
Be patient. We are not being patient people. Government is in power for 50 days. All of a sudden, Bawumia is talking. All of a sudden, my brother, MP is talking. 50 days.
44 days.
44. Me say plus or minus. How? Then train at least 6 months.
Hey.
Na me come out na ba mu 8 years man declare mo access mo abai Minister of Finance Okoji the first bond Templeton sir they see 5% to 10% ayira up to now you win back all but that me and you have paid for it. Enterprise insurance SIC edwuma nyina oje my enterprise insurance. We no enterprise insurance for about $800 million. These are the kind of things you don't need to put on paper. declare your asset, you don't need. It's useless. Useless. I'm giving you an example. I'm giving you an example. He has declared his assets, but look at what has happened. SIC for enterprise insurance. Every loan be a percentage.
Okay.
Data bank. Every loan be a. This is what we should be looking at. The catch at the level, so that is what he should be looking at. Not President Mahama not being transparent.
Okay.
We are declaring as a public transparent. We should stop this. To use the word hypocrisy. This country, Ghana, we are so hypocritical. Ghana, Ikoyi from Ghana. Hypocrisy, if you want to talk about it, we will never finish.
Okay. Chairman Ade-Coker say the declaration of asset tonight they could carry down on the lifestyle audit any hypocrisy. Honorable.
Yeah, now me time no one me time kakra because when I'm opposition. Me na what's me kasa. Na me ma wetiefoɔ ne wahwɛfoɔ nyinaa hunu de ɛkɔ. Na me kasa na ya bɛka bi aboa me. But
ATS in government.
That be one fan to need.
ATS in government.
I say you still want to support. Me no the opposition.
They are not started that now.
That be a chance here.
Ghanaians.
So me no the opposition so kai.
Me dey na me matino opposition be 16 years.
I don't know there.
That's how I am no opposition.
44 days.
Me no know what am.
Alan wa ba mu no opposition.
Alan trade minister.
Trade minister no opposition.
No how?
Obama.
Moment come on.
44 days in opposition.
Also oniema ekoso ne nyi.
44 days.
Obama. Obama me hear me time.
Nana, ma wura ne 2 minutes.
Me chance after be chance.
Ene chance ma.
Deputy Minister of when see hospital back. Deputy Minister and Kamuteo. Akwa Deputy Minister of Health. When to me see hospital back.
Deputy chairman we dey Mr. Omimi no know.
Deputy.
No deputy.
Achim that government hospital. Achim that government hospital for about 100 years. We have rehabilitated.
No one dey bottom sika.
Okay. America didn't question then.
David we dey Mr.
Your agenda 111. Over 111 hospitals.
We dey meet me give me.
Million. Ghana ya chichire. Ya de. Ghana for say yanchire no mo hwe NDC. Anunti NDC for the opportunity they have in say on be bibia esu bi emada positively rather the esu bi mada no a omo ye no the negative things because they say the make say aban bia betena so no we ni pagina edi ye hunu bi da mu ye ne say no mo hye ye chidifo no so kutupa ama ye ba ye so ye be the same thing that Ghana ye kwa nim anase ye kwa chi because na obi a we ne di otifie bia no and that's why menti ase because you see say enya emofra no a the youth no a obo pa adwuma nti ye pese obo koma nimu a enkade we die ke bebo yense mama NDC for because abofra bia we ne di bia na okofia ono ne fiefo the busuafo ne sorry for because na djubo nya e no tua tight and the way you dey no tua tight bi e jo so for support wo no e be ka se dey be dan ko for say no dey by dey na se beto abatiaw e bia na o kanche ma bia o hedo be ma bia o kanche ma bia o hedo and then we better the fear you di and then the kanche ma no to abama wo ascendis no because NDC for mbeko fear that's how I'm saying say na ye to aba NDC for be report all
okay
because I wish mu aye gya wo mumu no enye nie now oba asset declaration one yewa mama mi hunu say president be declare na asset one free media ni na be di chire da it's always a normal process no waye and the year ka say wa hunu say ehun ya say yama media chire a na nka wuye wa biem o se meniama me wanie that way media car way media because yeah ni bebre
awuni meniama
oh yani bebre I want to carton oh are masa that is me cancel mo ya be cancel that is any mirror ba obi aka ye no ye pese mo bre yen gas ye be kasa o mo na mama ye ho kwan ne ye kasa just like Dr. Bawumia said, and Kadi, what's any baby? Because you say you have nothing to offer. It's a man is is trapped by his own words. It is someone who can one. Being here, that make him say 3-3-1, 3 positions for 3 slots, 3 shifts for one job.
Don't worry.
Let's say that I'm going to get a Sabuwa who they will 2 minutes of Baya, I don't know Muyi a beardy. Chairman, also the Miracaso idea.
They were irregular appointments.
And I make a choice, say, may war financial clearances were her. A BA new on the more, yet issue no before June. I can show you them. I can show you those financial clearances.
7 December.
Oh, a process. Say you per se yamudi bia and ka. And I wear my mediano, a big crazy pay. November. Ghana water for employment November, BIG pay.
Investigate and reinstate.
Senator for a BIG pay.
We will investigate, and if they are properly done, we will reinstate them. That's what we have said.
It's a moment of investigation. I didn't hear. You are acting in according to military dictates. Said them, but revolution, man, you. And Abaya, Nawe, I say, Nasa Chairman, the symbol near.
More look a cry, no more.
Here I said, look at the symbol near
Betramuti.
Adenti. Am I your some teacher? And there you. Yeah, the ideas exactly. Enti Yera Mahama. Nanka when your opportunity say. May Baba declare my city any. Emra and Shami, and so me person me ye bibi. Oh, you know Kaka who say Auditor General for and taking advantage of the constitutional review. Now you have said me as a asset declaration regime.
Yeah.
You see. It's different say worker and it's a warrior. Your mama eka say ye ba oba obe article 71 meboa.
Yeah.
Meboa. Also obe article 71.
Ex gratia in particular.
Obe article 71. Ti yehwe.
What na parliament 2 times they be out ex gratia.
Men ex gratia parliament ex gratia mobia.
When there's some end of service now mojiji.
And yet as the service, see a way. 8th Parliament, I'm calling the salary of 7th Parliament.
Okay.
Because after 8th Parliament, it will as a better salary.
Okay.
It is salary a major in this 9th Parliament.
8th.
That's it.
Okay.
So that's it. 18 say
difference, no,
couple of them.
When you say,
but so me say me salary ni.
No.
Oh, that's it. It's a shy walk.
Obama.
What say in
how can you go to parliament and then they'll pay you something that no? This is why we should amend the constitution. I mean, how? When you go to parliament to know
legally normal increase.
But I'm saying that
back pay.
No, there shouldn't be any back pay.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, please. This is what is destroying this country.
1 minute.
1 minute. These are the kind of things that we should put a stop to. Don't you know your salary? Next year, you're back there to salary. And you sit in parliament and you allow these things to happen. And you come and tell those outside that they should have their salaries determined before they go to employment.
Okay.
And you know, Chairman, into na buyful. Nasa Shano, almost a son. Oh, that's it. It's in the patch they say.
Yes.
And near maybe no more. And Yambra and a beshaw. But O pepper your aye. Not why yes, obeyance the same. And I'm making. Bawumia, the greatest change that happened to this country was his concession. Because it be about women somewhere real and so no more short munko for kutu or more comfortable lead. And now that's but papa no prepare your wound money I didn't know. E buy apple so there be anyi.
Okay.
Mommy and quote fee. Ain't in way no me expect to say and Kayera mama or say what declare na asset no or say ni my publisher Emran Shame. There's a mini BB NDC my publisher and yamrew. It's irredeemable. So you have missed that opportunity. And Kabech Ghana for you are walking the talk.
Okay.
And yet, as a Kekebra because at the end of the day, when you some kind, say honeymoon, we are yapano the committee. Or cast of honeymoon, yes, and famano. Or so when be as obey honeymoon. It will say, yeah, your committees will be beyond education committee, finance committee, one committee, one committee, constitutional review committee, until they say, or general honeymoon.
All right.
So I say, we has missed that opportunity. TV Sunua or the better or declared asset, you know, it is neither here
nor there.
Nor there.
Okay.
Say, or per proper year, openness, transparency, and can ye who say, a dia walk cantaman to Idia, a dia wahe, a dawaha, a dawa, they gave a wuniamo.
Or say, Nanael, you've made a very solid point this morning, messenger or the buyer, and I see your submissions are very solid. And tell Obama, okay, I watch Angel now because of the maturity with which you handle the show. God bless you, my Sunyani family. Okay, Yenya or Tenyaho. And Tiasron Kumano, Reverend, Yetiawano pay. Nana, Fadiaka Nana, Yemfa, and wrap up. President Mahama, I miss an opportunity saying, first president, what publishing assets, Nani appointees, so this will be.
When a cancer roof.
Dom level.
Unim Domerville. No, you didn't.
Also, a auditor general.
No, you're auditor.
Former auditor general.
So, on a number of friends, Nebusan and Pesemi Busan and say, no, you're auditor general. And I'm obeying too fast. How do you?
Me want a letter na or send them appointees or indicated the chair or munina say you have to declare.
And yet, that is not in his. That is not part of his responsibilities. It is constitutional.
Okay.
Act 550.
Yeah.
All right. It's titled the Public Office Holders Declaration of Access and Disqualification Act 1998.
Yeah.
It is in there.
Yes.
So every public holder, office holder knows that legally what he has here. Yeah. Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Yeah.
It is a woko fra. Me didn't me ban sooner say now or your auditor general.
Yes.
Writing a letter to remind an appointee is not your responsibility. If the person has not done it, let the law take its course. Your responsibility is to receive the asset declaration. In any case, when you were Auditor General and you knew that there were lacuna in the act, what did you do about it? Because as the lead of audit service, you had a responsibility to lead a change. What you say? Yeah. That hypocritical attitude of some of our leaders.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Hey.
It's so hypocritical.
Double level.
Hey! Hypocritical.
And let's be
when you read articles.
I need a move bottom level to so.
Oh, Kasana or Kasaronga.
Answer the question.
286.
It's Article 286.
Already 286. Or see, a person who holds a public office mentioned in clause 5 of this article shall submit to the Auditor General a written declaration of all property or assets owned by or liabilities owed by him, whether directly or indirectly.
Directly, yeah.
Or see, within 3 months after the coming into force of this constitution or before taking office as may be, at the end of every 4 years,
yes,
and at the end of his term in office. It's nature say, you know now,
yes,
or call office no, and he say, free office. Me say, you're Alan John Kujuchan money.
Or be free officer.
Yes.
Okay.
What you say? And you're common. But the lacuna is where nobody has the right to open the sealed envelope. Okoji form na. Me the bachelor. Okoji form na. Send it here for the purposes of a mean sending more because yeah.
Yes.
Whoa, a titi form.
Oh, old one.
Old one from 1998. I'm from year from yes, baby necessary kakra.
Okay.
Baby or Honman Gino or say vehicle, plant, machinery, including fishing boats near the identity. Space of Mujaho 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Honorable or farm or tractor or harvester or sprayer. Nina or pickup. Bear 5 out the quafu.
Yes.
Or Land Cruiser or so be mammy back. A tray, but Minaka go some pickup like that.
On our boat in Quayate apart.
Cars ni plants near the Adinquama, Bob 15. Space bet saying about
8.
So, in even filling the form, you have limited a and all redeem Susokrana. Bibia nchiro udi shaho na waboka na number na wabo data otoye na amount a otoye. What you say? But all cano or say liabilities crash ka ho. Inti nature say whether the property is appreciating or depreciating no crano at that point when you are declaring your asset, the value we don't even know. So what Domevlo should be championing is the change we ought to have.
Especially
say already great transformational plan na yebe to o ma Ghana fo a yede ba kwa akoma Yerajo Mahama chairman e wose mo hwe na de wo mutimi ye no on corruption. So, say amend existing asset declaration rules to strengthen disclosure and introduce new forms of asset tracking and recovery, including but not limited to instruments such as lifestyle audit for tracking unexplained wealth and recovery of proceeds of corruption. This is the way to go. Now, but hypocritical English we say, please.
Too much.
Not chairman, JDM Ecofa Media on the 25th or 26th January 2017. Nana do the same thing.
Honestly declared it, yeah.
Presidents declare. You see, per our tradition, the president does not go to the Auditor General's office.
Yes,
they have to
the Auditor General and his team comes to the president's office to receive his asset declaration.
Okay.
What you saying? Omo makani die okoji forms no o fili wi na wakọ submit.
Okay.
Na wako submit ye silia wi kopem se asem bi beba. Na court Asia Auditor General say minua bieso. He has not got right to open.
Yeah.
That is where the transparency is. Whether or not, in fact, Enka Yera Mahama publish ni asset declaration menkabeye me wanwa kakra. Because we know what say audit service for kwan say emra no ya momo dia wo. Say ye constitutional review.
Yes.
Into constitutional review na ye no. Mum pushi. Na sa review na Ghana for aka ye hu dede na mososo kra no e hamono. Na ye sa amendment no.
Okay.
That is what is important. So I would advise Domevlo.
Okay.
He should add his voice and chro na ochro bebrebe no. One na say. Na one chro kwanya ye be faswa it will become more transparent. Kwanya ye be faswa audit service for ebe putting in measures to even track lifestyle audit.
Okay.
Now or chairman Ekasan, many wunyina nimkophobia ni eni omo sunya ya. Wo na oto aduane ma wo. The baby ani ekodi fufuo wo mo ase wi. Ne ye totwia kama wo.
Ebi was 7-8 cars. But edwuma no
ase ye de yanye edwuma.
Onye hwe.
What you say?
Yeah, na me
lifestyle audit. Say ene chairman anase me nua TV8 mo me. I won't question. Why? Papa Oti, no a guy that dancer will be DMP.
Why ye juma ye hospital?
Why ye juma ye no shiny designer sunglasses that. What you say? Chairman. Why ye football administrator? Account players. Chairman will cash. Chairman will cash. And you are saying that maybe Mr. Chairman say onya ne you way. But watch na. So who semiti Rolls Royce mo? Me bon pa say nyame hira. But you see who semiti Rolls Royce Obama busa me say me nyana way.
Me Fred Omlevo.
Oh a guy too.
Chairman, now all Senegal president in India publicly 2 houses, 2 cars, two bank accounts and $40,000 and also a loan of $12,000 a would ya. The Oba Power and win or 2 houses.
So they got wait.
abusuafoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ ɛmu bi akɔbɛde ba Unidek TV so send the day adi kan obedi answer betumi emi subscribe button no so no subscribe na for like na wetumi ahye no wegya comment was ne betumi.
It's your boy Captain to the Planet. I'm here to talk to you about Unidek TV. Please subscribe to Unidek TV. Subscribe.